In this review we look at two Caterpillar backhoe loaders made by Diecast Masters. The 420 F2 IT is model number 85233 and the 432 F2 is model number 85249. To begin with, the packaging sets a new standard for mass-produced Caterpillar scale models. And to begin with, there's a numbered outer shipping carton. And inside that there's a nice nylon type bag which is also factory sealed, and that protects the container for the model. And if we pull that out, we see the real difference that Diecast Masters has made. It's a very nice high quality tin and it's covered with high quality graphics. There's information on the real machine, and the tin has got rounded corners and it's nice to hold. Taking off the lid, a nice inclusion is the latest mini catalogue for the Diecast Masters range, and then we can use the finger hole to pull off the top layer of foam. It would be easier if there were two holes so you could lift the foam straight out, so it's best to be a bit careful and not yank it too hard. Looking inside the tin, we can see the model waiting to come out. So let's not disappoint it, we'll grab a handful and pull it out, and also get out the other tools which come with this model. Looking under the 420, there's some detailing in the casting, and the tyres have a nice tread pattern, and they're mounted on good detailed wheels. Both the backhoe and the stabilisers look reasonably good, and the painted rivets don't stick out. Diecast Masters have a different approach, and they're including a figure in the cab, and the high visibility colours make him high visibility. There are no hydraulic hoses on the loader arm, and the big rivets are disguised by paint. The 432 model is similar, with the difference being the side shift arrangement at the rear. The metal hammer has got graphics on it and a plastic point, whereas the auger is an entirely plastic part. It's back to metal for the telescopic material arm, and the forks are a mixture of metal and plastic. Here we are again out on the Cranes Etc. test track, and we see that the 420 rolls along nice and smoothly. The rear wheels are fixed to a common axle and there is steering on the front axle, although the range of movement is very small. So there's no sharp turns in one of these machines. One feature that works better is the oscillating front axle. And let's now go to the back of the 420 to see how the stabilisers work. They fold down easily enough, but they have a limited range of movement, so they can't hold the model wheels free. Let's have a go with a backhoe, and it has a telescopic stick, and there's a reasonable range of movement in all directions. Also, on the whole, the rams are stiff enough to hold any pose that you set. The range of side-to-side movement is an arc of about 90 degrees. So that's the back of the machine. Let's now walk round to the front. And the loader arm rams can hold any pose that you set, but there are some restrictions on the range of movement. It doesn't seem high enough, although the bucket tilt angle is very good. There's not much of a carry angle, but the clamshell action on the bucket is very good. Now that we've got the bucket on the ground, we can see that the cut angle is good, and you can lift the machine off the front wheels, but the carry angle is negligible. The 432 has vertical stabilisers and they can be just pulled down, and they will hold the model up high enough so that the rear wheels are not touching the ground. And the other main difference is the side shift function. And on the model, the system works well enough. Let's now test the models at trying to load a standard European road tipper, and the 420 struggles to get up and over the side. It seems to be very slightly better on the 432, but it's not high enough to be in any way comfortable. We've looked at the basic machine, so now we'll go for the additional tools. So if we start at the back, the backhoe bucket just unclips, and then we can clip in the hammer. With that you can then hammer the bejesus out of your desktop, but if you prefer to screw around a bit you can add the auger. Again, that's just a simple clip-in tool onto the backhoe stick. But wait, there's more! Yes, you can unclip the front bucket, although it's a little bit fiddly, and then you can add on the telescopic material arm. That clips into place in exactly the same way, and if you want some additional functionality, the material arm is telescopic. It's got 3 sections and it works nicely. But there's even more, and that's because you also have a set of forks that can be fitted. Now, on one of the review models, the forks that were provided were actually assembled upside down, but it's an easy fix to correct. You just pull off the plastic forks, turn them round, and then fix them back in. These first models from Diecast Masters probably owe a lot to their previous heritage from Northcott, but they are very flexible models with the different tools that are provided, and the change in the packaging is a huge step up from previous models. Overall, these backhoe loaders have got enough going for them to be highly recommended.